So I made you a co-host as well.
Okay.
All right, good morning. Welcome to What's the 411? We'll go ahead and get started. I am Miss Long, the intervention coordinator, and we just had a little Cuban salsa music playing this morning. So let's go ahead and get started. Well, do you want to share your screen or you want me to?
I can share. This is uh-oh. Let me just go into present mode.
Okay, so here we're ready to go. Okay, so what's the 411 for October 6, 2021? Next slide. Our agenda for today is as follows in our Zoom norms. Miss, yes. Okay, so we'll just show it on the screen so we won't read through it. And also in Spanish. Perfect. Okay, Ms. Small, next slide. Greetings from one of our administrators.
Hi. All right. We just have a little bit of a feedback, but that's fine. Technical issues. Thank you for being here as always. It is really nice to see that this outlet that we have to communicate with the stakeholders is always available, and we have a lot of information every week. I do believe that we're going to change it just a little bit, and Ms. Long is probably going to talk about that. But thank you so much for being here as always. You know that this forum is open for all of our parents, all of the community members, you know, anyone that is interested in Dorsey High School, they're always welcome. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Mr. Malta. Next slide, Ms. Small. Parent Center reps, Mrs. Karimu and Mrs. Paredes. Next slide, Ms. Small.
Good morning to everyone, and also to Mrs. Paredes. I know she's here with us too. We're going to have a very important parent empowerment meeting on October the 21st. That's a Thursday evening from 6 to 8. Yes, 6 to 8 p.m. And also, I would say in a couple of days, go to dorseydowns.org and go to the Parent Center tab, click on that, and we will have a lot of information for you. Also, this evening, District 1 is having a Black Student Achievement Plan webinar, workshop, and you can go to the District 1's website. I'm not sure if we have it on our website as of yet. And please join the meeting tonight about that. And there's a lot of other things that are coming up, but our Parent Center website is going to be very interactive, and we will be putting up new information every day. And I would like to thank the parents, excuse me, not every day, every week. And we would like to thank the parents for continuing to bring in the sanitation supplies. We really appreciate you for that.
Thank you, Parent Center directors. Next slide. Okay, our A through G counselors, Ms. Carter and Ms. Flanor. Next slide.
Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be here and thank you for joining us. Fall credit recovery, it's reserved for students who have failed a class or earned a D and would like to attempt for a higher grade. Keeping in mind that students that have already earned their 5 credits won't get a duplicate set of 5 credits, but they will attempt for that higher grade to be on that transcript. We have already started our credit recovery. It began September 18th and it will run to November the 6th. We are still accepting students for credit recovery. This will probably be our last week of enrollment for credit recovery. So if there's still some students that need to enroll to improve and earn credits, this will be our last week. Our credit recovery runs Mondays and Wednesdays and also Saturdays. Keeping in mind that our Monday, Wednesday in-seat real time is from 4 to 5 and from 5 to 6. And also on Saturdays from 8:30 to 12:30 is virtual. All of that information is given to the students once they complete the registration. This year, we tried to make registration extremely easy. So we have several QR codes around the school, and we can also provide students with a Google link to register for credit recovery, but it is a self-referral. And again, students earn 5 credits for each of the classes that they complete in credit recovery. Students that are very ambitious are able to complete up to 2 classes during our credit recovery. So I just want to encourage, parents to check in with students and make sure that they attend credit recovery if it's necessary for them to earn additional credits that they might need. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Lenore. Ms. Small, next slide. Our BSAC representative, Ms. Shipley.
Good afternoon, everyone. Our BSAP announcements for the week is just a reminder for our parents and students to complete the BSAP consent form and return them to your identified BSAP counselor or PSW. We are focusing on 3 BSAP success indicators this month, which is increased access to mental and social emotional health resources, decrease our attendance and chronic absenteeism rate, and increase the number of students who are on track in our A through G requirements. Next slide.
Okay, I can actually touch on this, and Mama Dorsey mentioned it. So there is a board District 1 parent meeting today for the Black Student Achievement Plan. It takes place at 5:30 p.m. I actually have the Zoom code here on the bottom. I can read it out for you. It is 413-331-8552, and there is no passcode for that particular Zoom. In the meeting today, you will hear about BSAP teams and school support, success indicators, community partnerships, and about the BSAP Parent Advisory Council if you would like to play a part in that also. Lastly, we do have a BSAP Instagram, and this information and these flyers are on our Instagram. In case you do not have it, as well as the link for tonight's meeting will be on it, and you can find us at @BSAP_Dorsey. Thank you, Ms. Long.
Ms. Newbill, athletics.
Yes, we are headed into our 6th week. So we have a football game this weekend. And along with our football game, we will be playing at home. The unique part about this is we're playing View Park. We are the visiting team. We will still sit on our current home side. So know that Dorsey versus View Park, we're playing at home and we are on our normal side. The other piece is that vaccinations need to be complete, meaning fully vaccinated by October 31st in order to continue any extracurricular activities. So any students, and if you need more information, I'll put it in the chat, as well as you can look on this page and you'll see it, vaccines, you can get any information. If you feel you're deemed a medical exemption, the form is there as well that you need to upload to your daily pass, and it has to be approved prior to any moving forward in participation. So again, if you have any other questions, please contact me at charlotte.newbill@lausd.net or as well through the website. Thank you so much. Go Dons.
Our community school coordinator, Ms. Walker Dean.
Hello, everyone. Maisha Walker Dean, Community School Coordinator, and I have two announcements this week. Well, one is from last week. The Student to Student Success Program will be launching very soon. Training will start for students next week, and that's a program that pays students to tutor their siblings or younger students in the home, $15 an hour to tutor. Okay, and the student has to attend Dorsey. I put a link in the chat, which is an interest survey form. You can open and copy that link and share it with any student that attends Dorsey who is interested. I will be posting that survey on each of the grade level Schoology pages. It's on grade 11 and grade 9 for 8,600 for the general school, but I'm working on posting those on all of the, there's something in the chat. On all of the school pages. And that's the Student to Student Success Program. The other program that we have going on for our students, our non-magnet students, is we have partnerships happening in advisory classes. Ms. Briscoe has a series of partnerships, and there was a survey put into Schoology last week for students to select that. There may be a few classes or a few students who have not, so just ask your child who is not a magnet if they have joined a partnership. It's something that happens through the advisory classes. And the reason why it's non-magnet is because the magnet programs are specifically created with the partnerships in mind according to the magnets. So we want to make sure we have partnerships and programs for all of our students. If you ever have any questions, I'm going to put my email in the chat. And please just email me any questions that you have. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Ms. Small, next slide, and go ahead and head into the next slide. I do want to remind you that our format will be changing just a little bit. So as we discussed before, we now will be meeting on the first and third Wednesdays of each month to provide you with updates and announcements. So still on Wednesdays, but now we will be doing the first and third Wednesdays only of each month. Ms. Small, next slide, and then we can open it up. Okay, questions and concerns? Any parents have any questions or concerns at this time? And I'm just looking for the raised hand. Ms. Small, you can stop sharing the screen.
Ms. Harris has a question.
Okay, Ms. Harris, go ahead.
My question is I think last meeting I asked about the Black College Expo. I don't see that person here, but if they were considering expanding it to more, giving more students an opportunity to go, because I think there was a cap or a limited number. Does anyone know? I don't see any.
I can reach out to the counselor who was our college counselor, Mr. Robles, and follow up with him. And then I'll email you the response.
Okay, and with the BSAP forms, I have another question. I don't, if no one else does. Can we email those back into you, like sign them, or do you have to have the actual copy of the form?
At this time, we have to have the actual physical signature. But thank you for bringing that up. We will be sending them out by email to the parents through our Blackboard Connect. So parents be on the lookout for that as well, just in case your student has not brought it home to you. And we are sending it out via email, but to return it, we need a physical copy, because right now they're requiring your physical signature.
Okay, might there be any other questions? Okay, so this concludes our What's the 411 Wednesday for October 6th, 2021. And
Ms.
as we,
Mama Dorsey, are you waving or you have questions?
He has something to say.
oh, go for
Okay.
it, go for it.
No, I just, hi, Shanika. And also, Bernard, I just wanted to say that in regards to the Black College Expo, that's gonna be happening in November. So I think that's why they haven't, put out any other information in regards to that. And in regards to the buses and the amount of kids that's gonna be able to attend. But usually the amount oh, go ahead, Ms. Flanor.
I just want to make a distinction too, like there's going to be two. So the one in November happens to be one that's sponsored by Local District West, and it's a first annual. But the Black College Expo that's usually done in the convention center, that will take place in February, the same time that it normally does. So it's two different ones. I had someone get confused by when they heard Expo, they thought it was this one for November, but that one is going to be sponsored by Local District West, and it's an annual event. So this will be the first time that our students are selected for this event. So I do know, that much, but I had some parents that got a little confused on which one we were speaking about. So it's that one. So the one Mama Dorsey is talking about is in November, but it's sponsored by Local District West.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, because that's what I thought. I was like, oh, it's soon, because normally
No,
it's in
yeah.
February.
No, it is. So February is still going to take place. She just, and I cannot remember her name, the founder for that one, but she also did the one, I think the one that was a couple of weeks ago, the Latino Expo Fair. So it's the same person. She does both. So she just did the Latino Expo, and then which was virtual, but then the one for the Black College Expo will be, I understand, as of right now, it'll be in person and it'll be in February. The one by Local District West will have a smaller amount of students, trying to follow COVID restrictions, because we won't be the only school there. It'll be several schools that will be a part of that, but it's by invite only, and it's a small selection of students so that they can, kind of get more than one school site on that at one time. Okay.
Thank
Ms.
you.
Walker Dean, I saw your hand.
Yes, I'm not sure if we announced the PSAT and the SAT next week.
Yes, Ms. Bouchard said that she didn't have the announcement, but we can go ahead and make that. We do have the PSAT coming up this next Wednesday, where our 10th and 11th grade students will be taking the PSAT, where our seniors will be taking the SAT, and our 9th grade students will be participating in college and career readiness on that day. Okay, all right. So as we close out, as always, we close out with "You Just Can't Hide
That
That
Dorsey.
Dorsey Pride." Everyone enjoy your week, and see you next time on October 20th. Take care.
Thank you, parents.